Hey guys, so for my student rates, I want to use a software system. Here I'm using this website, and I want just to give you a small explanation how soft reserving works. So every one of you can reserve two items, soft reserve. This means you can choose two items from the rate we're doing, and when this item drops, everyone who did soft reserve it is allowed to roll on it. Everyone who did not reserve it is not allowed to roll on it. This means Softres. So basically, if let's say the Fung of Leviathan drops, then Windy Mini and Hash Candy are these two who gonna roll for it. If it doesn't drop, you can roll for it basically. If only one person reserves an item, so the Fathom Stone by Windy Mindy, then it's basically a hard reserve. Okay? This means I'm giving it directly to Windy. If an item drops that is not reserved, then it's basically main spec over off spec, though the main spec is not the one you're playing, but the one you choose to. So, like, I can play caster, but I can choose I want to roll on melee gear, for example. Then you just would have had, in the moment you did sign up here, choose the class you want, okay? So I could go here and say I'm soft reserving, I give in my character name, a note, okay, test, and now you can define what for you want to go, okay? And then you can reserve two items. I say I'm going for Warlock, whatever. No, say Warrior as I said, and this is normal TBC. And here I had this reserve two items, okay? And then I can soft reserve it, and I'm gonna be here in the list, okay? Just gonna cancel it. And in the end, you can see who reserved what. This is the first list. And then you can also see per item the reserves. And I highly recommend to uh, take a look before raid, because this will be locked before raid. Okay? Before raid, your reserves will be locked, and then you can change them for the whole raid. Okay? But you can change them until then, so you can check what everyone else is reserving. And if you, for example, need 5 items, and you could basically hard reserve one of these items, and you don't have to roll against anybody else, why not? These runs are meant for people to get the gear they're looking for, not their main spec gear. So if somebody really needs the hunter chest, or he wants to have this item, it's not his main spec, he needs it for his third off spec. I personally don't care. I want to give the people the chance to gear whatever they look for and have some fun. This is basically it. So first we roll for the reserved items. If something is not reserved, we just roll it off. Theoretically, say you want to really badly have the legs, you can reserve the legs twice, okay? Or I think twice is what I allowed to go for. Else, actually, we should do it in a way that if there are 3 reserves, the 3 legs go to this 3. So it actually doesn't make sense to reserve it twice. But still, an item can drop twice, and if you reserve twice, you'll be the second one. Like basically, the second one will be your hard reserve. If you still got questions, you can ask me. See you guys.